Hello, Collective. This is Tam from Artemis Oracle. I'm doing just a general reading for whatever, just see what comes out, what messages you need to know. So the first card I have from the Queen of the Moon Oracle deck. This is one of the first moon decks I purchased before I even started my channel. But the first card we have is the Waning Crescent 3 Surrender, and the number is 26. And the message is surrendering doesn't mean giving up. Let go of what you no longer need. Stop being so stubborn about holding on to aspects and behaviors that don't align with who you are now. Stop struggling. It took me a long time to realize that surrendering was a positive thing. Now, don't get me wrong, I don't mean that giving up kind of surrender. I mean that, okay, it's time for me to hand this over type of surrender. For those of us who are highly independent and used to doing things quite ably on our own, admitting we need assistance or that we might indeed have to let something go for our betterment can be challenging. Letting go and surrendering admits or exposes a vulnerability or two. To surrender, we may need to show our underbelly. We may need to admit we got it wrong, made a mistake, grew a bad habit, surrounded ourselves with people that are not good for us. It can make us feel raw in our realization. Okay? So, the next message we have, next card is number 43, the blue moon, the unexpected. No matter how well you plan, there is always room for the unexpected to occur. Build your resilience as rare occurrences can happen. A visitor you have not seen in a long time may re-enter your life. And it says in Old Farmer's Almanacs, a blue moon was described as the third full moon in a season that has 4 full moons. The newer and now more accepted description is that a blue moon is when there are 2 full moons in one calendar month. Either way, it is a rare occurrence and has inspired the saying, once in a blue moon, when describing an event or behavior that only happens rarely. The energy and power of the blue moon can be best taken advantage of by setting intentions on these moons of these things that you really want but have never felt could happen. I refer to big wishes, though almost miracle stuff we would be both delighted and surprised about if it manifested. After setting blue moon intentions, though, don't sit there hoping it will just happen. Try to take clear, practical steps towards these big, seemingly faraway intentions and help the universe along. Some of us love surprises, some of us don't. But I don't think anyone can go through life without sometimes having the unexpected happen to them. While some professions in particular, such as the military and medicine, try to plan for everything that could go wrong, life sometimes finds a way to outsmart the most thorough of plans. This is simply life. Although it is important for us to know where, how, and why we are traveling down a particular path, we should always make room for and expect the unexpected. And I find it so fitting that this card came out after surrender, because sometimes when you have a certain intention or something that you want, or you just have you just think, basically it's something that you want so badly and you're holding so tightly to that wish, that once you surrender it, you're allowing things to unfold. So it's like when you surrender, when you let go, you release, you allow the unexpected to happen. You allow the miracle to come to fruition, the manifestation to come to life, And the next card we have is focus. So that's number 14. It's a waxing gibbous moon, which we're currently under. I haven't checked which sign we're under, but it says, you must focus on the task at hand right now. There is no room for a scattergun approach. Put on the blinkers and do not listen to gossip or negative people. If you make a mistake, it is your mistake to make. Do not waste your focus. Do not split your attention into too many pieces. What we place our focused attention on matters. Placing our undivided focus on something means we are more likely to take action on it. We are more likely to finish something we wish to complete if we focus on it. We're more likely to plan and succeed in our achievement should we take the time to focus on how. Even something as simple as eating a meal is more enjoyable if we take the time to focus on just that, eating, and all of its sensory rewards. What hinders focus? Diversion. And it is often diversions we set for ourselves or that we allow. When we are afraid of our own great growth or greatness, we may procrastinate. We might place drama in our own way. We may even focus on everyone except for ourselves and never have the time to do the things we set for ourselves. Our heart's desires, therefore, never comes to us. We might allow the opinions of others to get in the way, letting the criticisms and values of others affect us. This is useless. We need to forget about the gossip or opinions of others, about what our society says. Instead, turn your focus to you and what you are doing. Pay attention to you. You. We need to focus instead on what feels so deeply good to us, what we really want, and what we want to place our laser-like focus upon. And soon, it will be ours. I feel like this is so fitting. It's like whatever it is that you want, like this card says, to surrender, to let go, to release, right? And then, during blue moons is a really good time, it says, to set intentions, like big wishes, things that you would never think could happen, but you can actually make happen once you set the intention, but also take the necessary steps and take practical steps to help, I guess, the universe along with helping whatever that big, great wish is to come true, right? But also, it's also going to require you to have some sort of focus, some sort of discipline. Focus on what you want. Focus on the actions that will help lead you to whatever results that you are hoping to achieve, right? Or whatever manifestation you're hoping to come to life, It's like once you start to focus on what really matters to you and what you really want rather than what you don't want, which is something I'm still learning. I'm just going to put myself out there like that. But the thing is, it's like transforming. It will transform your life. It will transform your life. So like, it's like whatever it is that you want, it could be a new job, more money, a new home, getting healthier, getting fit, getting into shape, getting into the body shape that you wish to have, and I think you know what I mean, like getting your body back to a place where you may have had it before, or even getting it to a place that you never thought could happen. But it's going to require some level of discipline and focus, And the bottom of the deck, we have balance, and all of that is going to require balance, a balancing of your time, balancing of your energy, balancing of what you place your focus on, And when it comes to surrendering, there are certain things that you have to surrender because some things are out of our control, right? But whatever is within our control, then that's where we can find the balance. Okay, this I have no control over, but this I do. So I can apply my intention, and my focus to this because this is out of my hands, So that's where the balance comes in. So I'm not going to read that card, but the card is number 19. Okay. What else? I think I'm going to leave the reading there. I really like this. I think if anybody, you're working on a specific goal, you're trying to get yourself into this mindset where you're going to be focused on whatever goals or plans that you have and that you would like to you would like to achieve, that you would like to see results with. I think that these cards really support that and give you a guideline of how you can do that. You need to surrender and let go of what you can't control. Allow things to unfold by releasing control, but also taking action in the areas that you can control that will help whatever it is that you want, that you have surrendered. You can play your part towards something. It's just, you just gotta release your grip on whatever it is that you're wishing to come to you, right? Because you don't want anything that's forced, and you don't want anything that isn't coming in an organic way. And also, it's telling you that you need to focus. Place your focus on what you want. Place your focus on the actions that you need to take. And remove any diversions that you may have that can create blockages and may limit you or discourage you from working on whatever it is you're working on, or receiving whatever it is you wish to receive, or doing whatever it is you want to do. It's a very general reading. But I do hope it was helpful, and I wish you a wonderful day wherever you are. Bye.